Nope, that title is not clickbait. I've made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K. And that 900K came in about 10 months. And I'm gonna just give you the step-by-step blueprint on how I did it. So you may wanna take some notes because note takers are money makers. Now it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break down this strategy and this blueprint. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then by all means, go watch a cat video or something, because cats doing weird stuff is way more important than this. And your priorities are obviously in the right spot. But let's get right into it. But look, regardless of what you may hear out here on the internet, the only digital product that will make a considerable amount of money, it has to be an info product. It has to be some type of product that is giving some type of valuable information, or that is teaching some type of valuable information, and it needs to be solving a problem. That is it. As an entrepreneur, you are only in the problem solving business, and that is it. That is the only reason anybody buys stuff. Think of the last thing that you bought. It fits some type of problem in your life. The only reason that I bought this t-shirt is because if I walk around shirtless, women just faint everywhere and they bump their heads on the curb, then they have to go to the hospital, and now they have high medical bills. So I bought this t-shirt to fix the problem of having just all these women all around America just fainting. All right. But seriously though, just think, I bought this stylus pen because it fixes a problem of I need to use this for my iPad. I bought this microphone because I'm making content for you. You need to hear me. I bought this bottle of water for hydration of my body and to keep me alive, and because it's just natural spring water, and I heard we're only supposed to be drinking spring water. So think, every single thing that you buy, it fits some type of problem. Your digital product needs to be some type of information product that will fix a problem. And I know I said all jokes aside or getting serious. Was serious about that taking off my t-shirt thing. Women, they go crazy out here for your boy. But look, then you need to build what is called an avatar. An avatar, this is going to be your main customer profile. I won't even say main customer profile. This is going to be your only customer profile. And this is who you are going to be solving the problem for. Now notice I said customer. I did not say customers. This is not plural. The reason why most people cannot generate the amount of revenue that they want to make is because they're trying to sell to everybody. And when you're trying to sell to everybody, you sell to nobody. You need to build one avatar profile, one avatar with one digital product and one source of traffic. You can scale that to a high 6 and 7 figure level. I'm pretty sure you can scale it to an 8 figure level, $10 million and up, but I just haven't done that yet. And I don't ever speak from a place of theory. I speak from fact. Anything you hear me say is not theory. I don't tell you what I think. I tell you what I know because I've done it and I've experienced it. Scale my business to a 7 figure level. This is how I did it. You can scale your business to a high 6 and 7 figure level. One avatar, one digital product, and one source of traffic. Now with your avatar, you need to go deep, and you may want to do this exercise. It may sound silly to you, but if you already knew this stuff, you would already be doing it and you wouldn't be watching this video right now. So I highly recommend that you do this exercise, because this is what I actually did myself. I drew a stick figure. Right? And I gave my avatar a name. My avatar's name is Dominique. Right now, what is your avatar's name going to be? What is their age? Where do they live? What do they do for a living? Are they employed, self-employed? What is their job? How much money do they make at their employment? Right? What is their gender? Where do they live? What type of music do they listen to? What type of TV do they watch? How do they feel about themselves? How do they talk to themselves? You really need to go deep on building out your avatar, because I'm telling you for a fact, 99% of aspiring entrepreneurs, they do not do this at all. And you fit my avatar profile. That's why you're watching this video right now. And you want to know why I know? Like, if we were sitting next to each other, I could probably describe you to a T. Because my avatar is simply my previous self. I chose to help my previous self of who I was a few years ago. Now, your avatar can be anything. You can build whatever it is that you want to. I just want to help me, because I know that I've gone through a lot of bullshit out here in these entrepreneurial streets, as I call them. And I want to help and save people from going through the same trials and tribulations that I went through. And I wish that I had somebody like me when I first started out, or when I was figuring out all this stuff. So this is who I chose to talk to. But who is your avatar going to be? And when you have your avatar profile built out, you will know how to solve the problems of that avatar. And then you will know how to create your content to speak to that one person. Because most people, when they're out here on social media, because we are going to have to make content in order to sell our digital products, in order to get our digital products in front of our target avatar. But most people, they struggle and they complain about not being able to get traction, not being able to get followers, not being able to get views. The algorithm, the algorithm. And they spend all day wasting time looking up all these tips and tricks from other creators on how you can beat the algorithm, how you can get more views, how you can build an audience, how you can gain your followers. Well, if you have an avatar and you make your content for that one avatar, all of the algorithms will place your content in front of that person, because it knows who you're making the content for. People that can't get any traction with their content creation, it's for the mere fact that the algorithms and the platform don't know who to place it in front of, because you're speaking to everybody. And all those creators that used to waste time looking at the latest tips and tricks on how you can gain followers, get seen online, get views, get subscribers, they're speaking to their avatar. And that's the only way that they grow their channels, because they know they built their avatar profile, and they know they only make content for that one person looking to do that. You need to do the same. But making content is not only enough. You need to make what is called value content. The only reason anybody's going to tune into you, the only reason anybody's going to purchase any of your digital products, for one, for the problem that it solves, but the only reason that they're going to buy your problem for the solution of their problem is because of the value that you have already given to them for free. But value is one thing, but you need to understand what value actually is, because how do you think that you can deliver value to somebody if you don't truly even understand what value is? And there's 4 levels of value, right? So the 4 levels of value, it starts off with implementation. Implementation, this is when you make money with your hands and your physical body. It's impossible to scale. Just look at the workforce out here. Look at everybody that quote unquote works hard, right? Money is an infinite resource, and your time is a finite resource. So if you're making money with your physical hands or your body, or the amount of time that you yourself can do something, it's impossible to scale. That's why majority of people out here aren't making the money that they desire to make, because they don't add any value to the marketplace, right? And then they look at somebody like a professional basketball player and they complain. Oh, all they do is play a child's game. They need to, our teachers should be making more. I don't want no smoke with any teachers out there, but what value to the marketplace does a teacher give when teachers can be replaced a dime a dozen? You know who can't be replaced a dime a dozen? Steph Curry. Steph Curry makes enough money for a billionaire to where he can put tens of thousands of people in seats each and every night Every single vendor gets to get paid. The popcorn guy, the cotton candy guy, the pop guy, all the security gets to get paid. All the people that are paying for parking around the arena get to get paid. All the bars and restaurants around get to get paid. He's creating jobs for all these people. The trainers get to get paid. The coaches get to get paid. The coaching staff. Look at all the value that he's bringing to people. The owner gets TV deals from ESPN and TNT and whatnot, right? But the second level of value, this is unification. Unification, they simply just unify the hard labor, or they unify the people that are on the first level of value of implementation. So just think, if it's the 9-to-5 workplace, right? The 9-to-5 workplace, just think of your managers or your supervisors or whatnot. These are people that are on the second level of value. And if you do happen to have a 9-to-5, please stop calling your managers and your supervisors the boss or your boss. Trust me, they ain't the boss of shit. All they're doing is just managing and supervising some stuff. But the third level of value, this is where you start to make life-changing money. The third level of value is communication. This is when you make money with your mouth. This is where you start to make life-changing income. Think, the people that are making the most money out here, they're effective communicators. And even if I just take it to the 9-to-5 workplace, who you think makes more money in the workplace or in the office? The person that's doing the hard labor, or the person that's working the phone, driving in sales to generate revenue for the company? My favorite show of all time is The Office. I don't know if you're familiar with The Office or not, but think of The Office. Who you think makes the most money? The guys down in the basement loading the trucks? Or Jim, who's on the phone making sales for Dunder Mifflin, the paper company? Jim makes more money than the guys loading the trucks. That's why, as the show went, Jim started to get all these promotions and stuff, because he was making money for the company. Now, the last level of value, and the fourth and highest level of value, is imagination. Didn't give myself enough room here. Hold on. Is imagination. Let me write it right here. Imagination. Now, imagination, this is when you make money with your mind. Albert Einstein, he said that imagination is more valuable than intellect, right? And one thing that I highly advise you to do, never lose sight of your imagination. I have a childlike imagination, because think, when you were a kid, when you were 10 years old, you had it all figured out. Think, that 10-year-old you thought any and every single thing was possible. What happened? Why'd you stop believing? Why'd you stop dreaming? You lost that imagination. There's a reason why I'm into all these superhero stuff, and I watch anime, and I wear graphic tees and stuff, and I walk through the comic book store next to my favorite movie theater after I get done watching the comic book movie. Why? Because I fight for my inner child, because I know that is where my dreams lie. I know that is where my confidence to accomplish my goals and my dreams live. Whether you like them or not, Kanye West, take your personal opinions about him off and just listen to what I'm saying right now. Kanye West, he has a lyric on this song called Power. It's off of, if you want to listen to the song after you watch this video, the song is called Power. The album is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. On Power, he has a lyric that says, "My childlike creativity and honesty is honestly getting crowded by these grown thoughts. Reality is catching up with me, taking my inner child. I'm fighting for custody." I'll say that again, listen. My childlike creativity and honesty is honestly getting crowded by these grown thoughts. Reality is catching up with me, taking my inner child. I'm fighting for custody. Because he realizes his inner child is where all of his creativity is where all of his dreams is where all of his confidence is. On one of his rants years ago, I think it was when he was on the Yeezus tour, he said, "Listen to the kids, bro. Because the kids got it figured out and you had it figured out then, you just forgot. I don't want to get all Peter Pan-y on you, right? But imagination, this is when we make money with our mind. This is where we can see problems in the marketplace or see problems with our avatar, and then we can use our imagination to come up with solutions to those problems in the marketplace. Now, this is where you make the life-changing money. Is when you can use your imagination to come up with solutions to problems in the marketplace for your avatar. Then all that you have to do, let me get this off the board. Then all that you have to do is take your imagination and effectively communicate it to your avatar. Oh my God, oh my goodness. Now you cooking with grease, right? Just think about it. One of my favorite entrepreneurs of all time, the late great Steve Jobs, right? I may be dating myself in age here, but before the iPhone, there was the iPod. Steve Jobs created that. He actually made it initially just for his daughter. He wanted his daughter to have her favorite songs available, right? But when he made the iPod, he didn't get into all the techno babble of talking about what it did and all the specs and this many gigabytes and all this memory. And what did Steve Jobs say? Steve Jobs said, 1,000 songs in your pocket. What? Nowadays it's not much, but back then everybody's mind was blown. Whenever the iPhone came out, he said, take those 10,000 songs, put them on your phone, no buttons, iPhone. What? Effectively communicated it. And if you think, Elon Musk does the same thing. He communicates whatever the new Tesla is going to do. They do these online presentations or in-person presentations, but stream them live whenever they're dropping a new product. They're communicating to the marketplace what their new solution is to the problem that the marketplace had, but all this stuff came from their imagination. And here's the secret sauce that 99% of aspiring entrepreneurs do not realize. When you are able to use your imagination and your mind to come up with solutions to problems in the marketplace for your avatar and effectively communicate them, you will be able to be paid forever, because guess what? For every problem that you create a solution for, there is going to be more problems. So every problem, you come up with a solution. But every solution is going to have more problems. So just let me use Steve Jobs and Apple again as an example. Problem for me, I need a phone and I want to be on the internet, listen to my music, get on social media, all that type of stuff. Solution, iPhone. Okay, these phones, they're not cheap. iPhone's what, 800 bucks, 1,000 bucks, whatever it is. I'm like, dang, okay, I just spent all this money on this phone. It looks pretty fragile. I don't want to break it. New problem. Solution, oh, here's a phone case. Okay, well now I got the phone case, but it doesn't really look like it covers the screen. New problem. Oh, here's a screen protector. New solution. Okay, now that I got my phone protected and whatnot, I only see it only got one jack to charge. I do want to listen to my music. New problem. Oh, I need some headphones. I need some AirPods. New solution. So now I got my AirPods and whatnot. I got my music. I got everything. But even though this case does feel pretty sturdy, what if I spent all this money? What if it does happen to break still? New problem. Apple Care. New solution. You see, for every problem, solution, but for every solution, there's going to be more problems. So as you go on through your entrepreneurial journey and you are creating solutions for your avatar's problems, all that you have to do is stay constantly developing yourself, your skill set, your personal development, getting coaches that know information that you may not know, so you can constantly be developing yourself, so you will always be able to stay steps ahead of your avatar. So every single time you know the problems that they're going to be encountering on their journey, you will always be able to have the solution. That's how you'll always be able to get paid forever. And the great thing with these digital products, you create it one time and you literally get paid forever from work that you did one time. Just think of Robert Kiyosaki, for example. He wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad one time. He doesn't have to make that again. He's made a career off of Rich Dad Poor Dad. And a lot of people don't even know one of Robert Kiyosaki's main income producers are seminars. And if you've ever been to a Rich Dad seminar, he don't even show up. It'd be a whole bunch of other people talking on the stage and selling whatever that their high ticket product that is digital at the end. He don't even be there. He's just gonna talk about the 4 cash flow quadrants, but he did that one time. All right, now we can do the same in the digital space. But now that we understand there's 4 levels of value: implementation, unification, communication, and imagination, right? Now that we understand what value actually is, how do we present our value to our avatar? You have to create what's called a value ladder. Now, your value ladder, this is what's going to be your product suite, because amateurs get paid on the front end, experts get paid on the back end. So on this value ladder here, initially, you're gonna have what's called a freebie. This is just something that you can just give away for free, but it has to be something of value, because people don't just want free stuff for the sake of it being free. What can you use your imagination to create something of value to give away for somebody for free? Give them a little taste test. Think of that when you're in the mall, that Chinese restaurant, they give you that little bourbon chicken. Have you noticed you can only get bourbon chicken from the Chinese restaurants in the mall? You go to a Chinese restaurant anywhere else, bourbon chicken is not on the menu. You ever notice that? But they give you that freebie. Now the freebie for this is, for one, so you can get some awareness. For two, you can collect somebody's name, phone number, and email if you give them a free digital download. But it has to be something of value, because you want their contact information back. You want something else of value so you can stay in touch with that prospective customer to market to them in the future, to let them know about other products or other services that you may have. So in order to get that name, phone number, and email, to get that contact information, to start building that relationship, you got to get something free in exchange. Then you have your ebook. The next step up from your ebook is what I call continuity. Continuity, this is when somebody buys something from you one time, but they pay you over and over and over again for it, whether that be monthly, whether that be quarterly, whether that be annually. It can be a membership, it can be some type of subscription, but continuity is sticky, right? Then the next step up from continuity is your course. Then up from your course, you want to have a mentorship. And then the last level up from mentorship, last level up from mentorship is a mastermind. Excuse my hand right there, got a little sloppy. But so this is your value ladder, right? This is your value ladder. And each one of these, as you go up in value, the price increases. So you start freebie, which is cheap, which is nothing. And as you go up, everything gets more expensive as you bring these customers along through your value ladder. That's why I said experts get paid in the front end, amateurs get paid in the back end. When I first started, I thought everything was about making all the money up front off of this one digital product. Wrong, no. And just think, once you see this, you can't unsee it. Everybody has, imagine if you go to Chick-fil-A, for example. Chick-fil-A, you're going to get a chicken sandwich, and then you're going to get the fries and the drink, right? The fries and the drink is what's called an order bump. Right? And then what does Chick-fil-A do every single time? Would you like that in a medium or a large? You don't even think small is an option anymore. So they automatically upsell 100% of every single customer that comes there. Oh, I'll take that in a medium. You already got upsold. Or that percentage of people will say, I'll take that in a large. Generate more revenue off of that initial customer. So we got to have a business sense. We got to have a business sense about this. We can't just be like, oh, I want to have a little side hustle. Side hustles, no. Everybody that's out here trying to have a side hustle, have you not realized everybody fails at it? Why? Because they're not even thinking business. And how can you ever generate a considerable amount of income doing something if you're not even thinking to make a lot of money with it? You're just thinking to make a little bit. And here's the thing about making a little bit of money. It's easier to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little bit of money over a long period of time. Just look around at the world. Everybody that I've known or seen in my entire life since I was a child, they are all hard workers. None of them are paid. If you haven't realized by now, hard work don't pay. This is about something that we can create one time, do the work once, implement it into a system, and a system, SYSTEM, system stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. Implement it into a system so that system works for us 24/7, 365 instead of us working for it. That's how you make more while working less. So now that you have your value ladder, this system that you are going to implement is called a funnel. And look, once you see this, you will realize how every single thing that you buy, you're in somebody's funnel. You need to have the same for you and your online business. So this is how your funnel starts. Initially, let's start here. This is going to be your main core offer, your main core digital product, whether this be an ebook, whether this be some lower ticketed course, training, whatever it is. This is your core main offer, right? As soon as somebody opts in for that, you're gonna have what's called an order bump. Remember how I said Chick-fil-A? The order bump is going to be that fries and that drink. The order bump is going to be a thing. Every time that I'm at Target, if I'm at the checkout line at Target, I'm a mints guy. I'm a mints over gum. If you don't do either, you need to check yourself, because stank breath should be against the law. And I watched The Wood when I was coming up. Suck, never chew. Let me know you know about that, right? But I always grab the peppermint Altoids. That's an order bump. Some no-brainer digital product that coincides with your main core offer. So for me, if this is going to be an ebook, for example, one of my order bumps is always an audiobook. And this is how I create all of my digital products too. Let me break this down before we get into this funnel, right? You want to utilize an AI called Otter. Otter.ai. Otter, spelled that wrong. Otter.ai. What Otter does is that it records your voice and it gives you back a written transcription of every single thing that you spoke. So, and I didn't even think I was gonna cover this in this video. You're getting a lot of sauce. I'll give you my 3-in-1 play real quick. So what I do is that I'll have an event teaching something live. I'll use Zoom. I'll have Otter.ai running in the background. So while I'm teaching my live presentation, Otter is recording every single thing that I'm saying. And at the end of that, it's going to give me back a written transcription of every single thing that I spoke. So now I have my recording and I have a transcription, right? Then I take that transcription and I go on Fiverr.com and I find a formatter. What that formatter is going to do is they're going to take my transcription and they're going to turn it into an ebook for me. They're going to give me a clickable table of contents. They're going to do the cover for me. They're going to give me illustrations in there if I choose to, make it look all nice and pretty. How much work did I have to do to create that ebook? However long did it took me to do my online presentation? 30 minutes to an hour tops of me just talking about and teaching something that I already know. So now I have an ebook, and once I get that ebook back, I'll record myself reading out that ebook. So then I have my order bump of my audiobook. How much time does it take me to do? All I did was just read out the ebook. And then the main key, when I do my online presentation, I make sure that I have it recorded. So I have a recording, I have an ebook, and I have an audiobook, all from just one live presentation. Actually, if I want to, I can do this with this video. Like, I know for a fact I'm giving more than $500 worth of game in this simple video right here. I can take this recording, get it transcribed, make an ebook out of that, an audiobook, and I will have the recording that I could sell this as a digital product. That's my 3-in-1 play. I don't tell many people about that. You got some free sauce I ain't even think I was gonna cover today. Well, let me get this off the board. So now, told you how you can create an order bump, right? But we have our main product, then we have our order bump. The next step in our funnel is what's going to be called an OTO. OTO stands for one-time offer. One-time offer. This is going to be an upsell. This is going to be some more expensive, more premium digital product that we have in our digital product suite. This is why we have the value ladder. See how it's all starting to stick together? But our next step in our funnel, OTO, one-time offer. What is something that we can offer our customer where it's not available anywhere else except for in this funnel, except for in this system? So I'll give you an example. I have a digital product mastery course. I've sold that for $5,000. In one of my particular funnels, that course is available for $500. But nobody on the planet will see that unless they're in my low ticket funnel. It's only available there. Guess what? A percentage of people will choose to take that. I just maximize my revenue already off top. But then the next step in your funnel after that, you want to have what's called an OTO downsell. For the people that decide to not take my one-time offer, for the people that decide to not take my upsell, when they decline it, I offer them the same exact product at a significant discount. Listen, this is a digital product. It costs me nothing to make, or if it did cost me anything to make, it's a very, very minimal investment to create this stuff. I don't care what I sell it for because all money is for the good. And I go extreme with my discounts on my OTO downsell. I'll take 50% off. So that $500 course is now available for $250. Sometimes I'll even go more extreme than that. I'll take 75% off. I don't care, because for the people that do decide to purchase it, that's more money than I would have had anyways. I wasn't gonna get anything, might as well get something from it. I'm the type of person, and I'm the type of entrepreneur, I would rather have half of a watermelon than 100% of a grape. Most people, they out here wanting to have 100% of a grape. And they think they good. Yeah, I got it all. I got it all though. Yeah, but it's a grape. Give me half of that watermelon, cuz. I'm good. Now, the next step on your funnel, you wanna what? You wanna have an OTO 2, a second upsell, a second more premium, more expensive digital product. And guess what we're gonna do? For those people that decline that OTO2, we're gonna do the same exact thing as we did on the previous step. We're going to downsell them the same exact offer at a discount. Some people will take it, trust me. And listen, this is a 7-figure funnel. This is a $1 million digital product system and framework. I'm telling you this from experience. This is what I know. Now here, on the last page of our funnel, we're gonna have a thank you page. And this is a place where a lot of people are losing out on a lot of money. Think 100% of your customers, they're all going to make it to the thank you page. You need to be selling something on the thank you page, something that goes great on the thank you page. Continuity. If you have some type of continuity, some type of membership, some type of subscription, something where they can purchase it once, but it may take additional payments, that will be a great place to offer that on the thank you page. Another thing that will be great to offer on the thank you page is a mentorship or a mastermind if you have that available. Have a link to book a call to talk with you directly about if they can work more personally, hands-on with you on a one-on-one level with a mentorship or a mastermind. Have that on the thank you page, and something that nobody is doing. In the event that your customer for some reason doesn't make it to the thank you page, 100% of them, when you buy something online, what's the first thing that you're gonna do? You're gonna to check your email for the confirmation email. Or these are digital products, they're all delivered through email. They're going to check their email for the product that they purchased from you. On that confirmation email, you can do the same thing. You can offer continuity, or you can offer a book a call to speak with you about mentorship or mastermind in the confirmation email. A lot of people are losing money right there. But think, this funnel framework, this is a 7-figure system. The best time to sell something to somebody is immediately after they purchase something. Think, every single time you walk into a store, do you not walk in with one or two or a couple things that you know that you're purchasing, but you walk out with 4, 5, 6, 10 things that you didn't think about buying? Because every other business has a funnel. We need to incorporate the same things for ourselves. This particular funnel right here, that I made 7 figures off of, they came in for a $40 to $47 product. Some of these people in this funnel end up spending $500. Some people end up spending $600. Some people end up spending $150. Some people only spend the $40 to $47. But it's about maximizing revenue, because once they come into my quote unquote store, my quote unquote system, I'm not advertising all these other products that I have available in my funnel. I'm not talking about all this other stuff that I have available in my system. I lead my avatar to this one product, but while they're in there and I have them in my ecosystem, they're in the buying mood. The best time to sell something to somebody is immediately after they purchase something. Let's go ahead and show them everything else. Oh, I didn't know that. Let me go ahead and grab that. Oh, I didn't know he had this course. Let me go ahead and grab that real quick. Oh, I didn't know he had this audio book. Let me go ahead and grab that real quick. Oh, I don't want that. Nah, I don't want that. I don't know if I need that, or the price might be a little too high. I don't want that. Turn that down. Dang, he's offering it to me for half the price? Yeah, let me go ahead and grab that. Right? And here's the other thing too. A lot of times as entrepreneurs, we only look at single people or other individual entrepreneurs is like a blueprint or something that we can do, versus looking at huge, large, billion-dollar businesses and billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar corporations and Fortune 500 companies and seeing how can we take that and bring it down to here and what we're doing. I'm like, okay, I have no desire to be a billionaire at all. But I'm like, if they make billions with it, why can't I take this little bit? I should be able to make $1 million with it. I should be able to make 6 figures with it. And 6 figures, most people only think 100,000. 6 figures goes up to $999,999. Stop just having 6 figures of 100,000 as a goal, because you're limiting yourself. You're hurting yourself. Because you're going for the small coins instead of going and getting some real money out here. Right? So set your expectations a little higher. Believe in yourself. You can do this shit. They ain't no better than you. The only difference that somebody doing better than you has on you is time. That's it. That's probably the only separator between me and you, is I have time. I've been doing it a little longer than you. I got access to the information a little quicker than you did, but you got access to it now. That's what I'm doing it for. But think, this models a huge business like IKEA. Think, if you've ever been into the furniture store IKEA, you come in there for like 1 or 2 things. But once you're in IKEA, what do? They show you every single thing they have available. All the traffic in IKEA goes one direction. They even have little arrows on the floor saying this is the only way you can walk. So once you're in there, you don't feel like turning around because you're gonna mess up the flow of traffic, right? The side doors in IKEA, you can't go out the side doors because they have big signs saying if you open this door, the alarm will sound. They force you to see every single product that they have available because they know that you're there to buy something, and the best time to sell something to somebody is immediately after they purchase something. The last time that I was in IKEA, I went there for one thing, a cowhide rug. Guess what? I walked out of IKEA with a cowhide rug, plates, spoons, knives, forks, glasses. I would have walked out with a trash can, except I wanted one of those motion sensor joints. And they didn't have that. If they did, I would have walked out with a trash can and my cowhide rug. Now, look at this. If we were to put some lines around this, does this look familiar? Does this look familiar at all? Let me know if this looks anything like IKEA. See how they come for one thing, but then they have to see everything that we have available before they can get out. This is what huge, large, mega corporations are doing. We can take that model and bring it down to us. And this is the way that you make real money with the digital product. This is how all these people that you see on the screen right now are winning. And if you're ready to make more working less with digital products from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this Credit at the Top community for weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description and tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But we can use this stuff that all of these other businesses are doing for ourselves. And this is the real sauce. This is the real game on how you actually make money online. Because a digital product, and I'm very cautious on what I say, and this isn't the only way to make money online, because there's more than one way to pet a dog, right? And I say that more than one way to pet a dog because I don't like when people say there's more than one way to skin a cat. Like, who came up with that? Why do we just say all this weird, nasty, evil shit all the time? It's more than one way to skin a cat. Who wants to skin a cat? I don't even like cats, but I wouldn't want to skin one. What did the cat do to me? Nothing. So there's more than one way to pet a dog, meaning there's multiple ways to make money online. But in my experience, and in my circle's experience and in people that I've helped experience, I really truly do think selling a digital product, an informational digital product, is the sole best way to make money online, especially if you're a beginner or especially if you're at a low level. Think of this age and this time that we live in, that we can just use our imagination and effectively communicate something that came from here on how we can fix a problem for somebody and literally generate 6-7 figures from it. I don't see anything better. And this is why I talk about that hard work don't pay, because this isn't hard work. The hardest work that most people avoid is thinking. Now, when I say hard work don't pay, a lot of people, they think that I'm not an advocate for hard work. I am. I believe in hard work. I believe in hard work. But what is it that you're working hard at? You shouldn't be working hard to make money. Money flows. It's abundant. It's an infinite resource. I shouldn't have to work hard with my finite resources of my time and my body to make that. What do I work hard at? I work hard at acquiring information. I work hard at acquiring skills. I work hard at my personal development. I work hard at obsessing over my avatar's problems so I can constantly come up with solutions. But once I come up with that solution, I only got to do it one time. Once I have it that one time, all that I have to do is drive traffic to my core solution for that problem, and then just let them see everything that I have in there. I'll do that through content, and my content works for me. I don't have to be out here constantly selling. My content will do all that for me. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community, and I'll see you this Wednesday. And go ahead and check out this video right here on my exact content strategy on how I get people into this system, into this funnel, where I made a little over $200,000 in just a 30-day span. It's crowded at the top.